Hello, and this is the first lesson this term, which is recapping everything from the AQA Unit 3 Freizeit, and it's incorporating and recapping the future tense using werden. So to use this lesson, you're going to need a pen and a paper whilst you're watching it, and remember to hit the pause button to try out the exercises when I prompt you to. So the first thing I'd like you to do is go to Quizlet, the link is on EduLink, to familiarise yourself with forms of werden in the German future tense. So this grid shows us how to form a question in the future in German. It answers the question, and you can read it in the top. Was wirst du als nächstes in deiner Freizeit machen? What will you do as next in your free time? So in the first column, we've got the pronoun and different forms of werden. Ich werde, I will, du wirst, you will, he, she, it will, sie, es wird, wir werden, we will, ihr werdet, you all will, and sie werden, they will. In the second column, we've got a time adverb. We've got morgen, tomorrow, nächste Woche, next week, nach dem Sommerferien, after the summer holidays, am Sonntag, on Sunday, am Wochenende, at the weekend. And then in the next column, we've got a list of different nouns, ein Film, Harry Potter, meine Freunde, my friends, Basketball, Fußball, Golf, ins Kino, in Cinema, ins Restaurant, zum Metallkonzert, zum Fußballspiel, that's a football game, Spaghetti, ein Kuchen, a cake, pop music, and mein Lieblingsband. And in the last column, we've got the verbs as an infinitive, sehen, to see, spielen, to play, gehen, to go, kochen, to cook, hören, to hear or to listen to, Eislaufen, ice skating, schwimmen, to swim, and wandern, hiking. So I'm going to read out 5 sentences from this grid, and I want you to firstly write them out in German, and then afterwards I want you to translate them into English. So you can pause after each one as you need to. So we're going to start with the first one. 1. Ich werde Harry Potter sehen. 1. Ich werde Harry Potter sehen. 2. Wir werden nach dem Sommerferien Fußball spielen. 3. Ich werde am Sonntag zum Metallkonzert gehen. 4. Wir werden am Wochenende Spaghetti kochen. 5. Ich werde nächste Woche mein Lieblingsband hören. And on the next slide, we'll see the answers to those. So now pause, translate them into English, and then check your answers on the next slide. Now we're going to see if you can apply that knowledge to these sentences. So here are some sentences in the present tense. I'd like you to now look at them and use werden and identify which is the verb, put that at the end, and see if you can turn these sentences into the future tense using werden. Answers are on the next slide. Okay, to see how much you've learnt this lesson and to see how you're getting on with using werden, try to translate these sentences into German. All the answers are on the previous grid, so you can use that to help if you need to. Try to do it independently though. Answers are on the next slide. Don't forget to press pause now so that it doesn't go into the answers. So this should take you about 5 minutes. So here are the answers, and that is the end of this lesson, which is an introduction into how to use werden in the future. On the PowerPoint attached in EduLink are lots of other exercises and also some translation exercises. As ever, email me if you have any questions or you need any other help or further work. Have a nice week and bye-bye. Tschüss.